Okay, so I don't get it.
Hi, everyone. Hi. Hi, everyone.
Hello.
I've got my drink, and you have your drink.
Yes. Now, I love this cup.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. From our local pottery shop. And just everybody kind of helped with it. So it's so cute.
I think it's adorable. Mine's from Dollar General, but
It's
still
very, it's,
pottery.
yes, you do.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
You didn't drink. What do you have against your coffee?
Mm-hmm. It's a little cold.
So is mine.
Yes, but you did it on purpose. It just took us a little while to get going.
Yes, it did.
Well, hi, everyone. Welcome to Coffee Hour. Today we're going over trauma.
Yes. Now, LifeSet Growth Hub, we deal with trauma and not trauma. And that's the thing, what is trauma?
It's trauma.
It is trauma.
Well, I think that first let's talk about what little T's and big T's.
Okay.
With EFT, I know you specifically, you don't like working on the big T's.
Well, okay. So little T's are little traumas. Big T's are big traumas. So a little T could be, I couldn't find my shoe and I was running late.
Mm-hmm.
I was in traffic and there was a lot of traffic. And then there was more traffic. Yeah. And of course, I was ready to get where I needed to be.
Yes.
Big T is something that is either life-threatening or perceived to be life-threatening, something that might change your life, something that is just, it's going to be a part of you going forward. I've forgotten how many times I've been stuck in traffic.
Yeah.
But I remember when I was making a speech, a nice big speech, and so excited and thrilled and honored to be
How
invited.
Big was the audience?
It was a lot. And then the tech didn't work.
Mm-hmm.
And I went up a giant and I came down, not a giant. No, I went up confident. And then it's like, my speech was good. My stuff was good. But, it was like playing charades because it just wasn't happening. And the sound guys. So here. Yeah. So to me, that was a big T.
Yeah.
Because there was a lot of people.
Yeah. So I think that's good.
Now, it could be abuse. It could be an accident. It just something that just was really big and out of your control.
Yes. With little T's, I know that when you start resolving them, you even can have a generalization effect.
Okay, and what that is the everything that you have in common between the T's. Let's say a feeling of helplessness. So if you process, 1, 2, 3, 4 events where that's common, and let's say you have 20 other events where that's common, then maybe you've done the work and then suddenly that aspect of all the events is gone. And so it not only changes what you're working on now, but any other event that has that in common will be changed, even if it's not processed, because there are other aspects.
Yeah.
So.
But one thing I've seen, especially when people start going through it, they don't want to finish it. It's like, oh, never mind. It's not that important. And then you're like, well, what is it? And they're like, it's just a little T.
Okay. Well, little T's are T's.
Yes. Trauma is trauma.
Basically, the thing is, they get heavy. I mean, you carry a lot of little things and they turn into, one big thing or a lot of little things. If it is affecting your life, it's affecting your outlook. Your sense of how you're doing in the world. Wow, nothing goes right for me, or 50-50, and you just start carrying that forward.
Yeah, that's a limiting belief
that you develop because of how you're perceiving your life.
Well, And that's where the neuroscience comes in. Your
Mhm.
nervous system doesn't have a trauma resume where it's
No.
comparing notes. Your brain doesn't stop in the middle of an overwhelming experience and think, wait, let me see if this is a big enough deal. So,
Well, yeah, it's like, "Hey, at least this isn't as bad as what someone else went through."
exactly.
So then you're minimizing,
Yeah.
um, you know, so it's really good to be able to unpack the
Yeah.
traumas, because if you're still thinking about it, it's still there.
Yeah.
It's still there. And you know what? Hey, why not clean the closet?
Exactly.
I mean,
Exactly.
it's just good. Then we can put new stuff in there, but stuff we want. No more.
Let's get rid of this small trauma that
Now,
you're carrying with you
let
so you can have more trauma.
let me say something that is very important. There's something called resilience. And resilience is, there we go. Are you
The
processing something?
processing.
There you go. Resilience is your ability to bounce back, your ability to handle things. And so if you have so many things weighting down, let's say this is the line that, I'm down. I'm down. I get below this line and I'm discouraged. It might affect your immune system. And I mean, you have so much stress, you have all these things. But so you keep taking little hits and 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 little hit. And now, even if it's a little hit, you are below that tipping point,
Yeah.
and it's a big deal. And so, clearing these things, bringing you up, you have more
So
bounce.
it's
I
kind
can
of like
bounce back.
the straw that broke the camel's back, but instead
Yes.
we're grabbing
Yeah.
handfuls of straw.
Yeah. I have heard so many times when I'm doing intake with people, I was doing really great until I turned 40. And so they think, oh, it's something about 40. You know, I, I was doing great until I had that car accident. I was doing great until I had that divorce
Mm-hmm.
and so it's tied to a thing and that event. But the thing is that maybe if they didn't have all the resilience taken
Yeah.
up by little things, they could have bounced back. And so that's a possibility. Sometimes there's nothing you're just, it's a bad accident.
It
And
is.
you're just going to have to find your way back on top of that tipping point.
Exactly.
But so it's not a little thing to get rid of these little things. It's actually,
A lot of work.
well,
Not work. Work's the wrong word.
yeah, worse the wrong word. Well, what are you going to do anyway? You're going to carry it
Well,
or you can process it.
yeah, time will pass regardless, so you might as
Right.
well do something about it.
And it builds your future.
It does. Well,
Mhm.
speaking about building, um, new research has been showing that multiple traumatic events,
Mhm.
especially those that are just small, can
Yeah.
lead to more severe symptoms than experiencing one big trauma.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
a linear relationship too. The more trauma you
Mhm.
experience, the more severe the symptoms can be.
It's true. It's true.
So, yeah, as you were saying, those little traumas stack,
They do stack.
they compound.
Yeah.
Uh, Not that you would ever do this to me, mother dearest, but a dismissive
Mhm.
comment from a parent when you were
Yeah.
young.
Well, and that could happen
It
easily.
could
I
happen
mean, you
easily.
don't realize the way someone else is perceiving something.
Yeah. So that, not that you would ever do that to me,
I
mother.
remember every Sunday I would make pancakes. I
Mm-hmm.
just thought, what a great tradition, and family traditions are so good. And then little 4-year-old, 3-year-old Christina, I would wash her hands. But
Afterwards.
apparently the syrup was still on the inside. And so as she was an adult, she told me, I hated the pancake Sundays. I said, really? Why? So I'm remembering making everything and it was so neat and I put so much work into it and love. She said, because all day I'd be going like, my fingers,
Adult Christina was not making the noise,
no.
but I was communicating what kid Christina was too
And
ashamed to
I'm,
admit that I didn't wash my
see
hands good
right
enough.
there. She was ashamed.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't intend for that to happen. I had this totally different perception of what was going on. And she's like, and she didn't have the vocabulary to say, it's sticky here. So
Yeah.
note to parents, make sure.
So the breathing really is make sure there's no
Yeah, so breathing, and
syrup
yeah.
here. Oh, I
That
didn't
goes
have
back to a
those.
different video on breathing. So there you go. But
Nice.
see, that's how easy it happens.
Yeah. So that
Mhm.
plus your friends being mean to you or someone you
Hey,
thought you were friends.
Brenda,
All
you're
this
brave trying to pull that dress off. I'd never try that.
toxic relationship, the difficult
And if there's a Brenda
response.
watching this, I'm not referring to
Not
you at all.
not
It's a made up Brenda. Her name was
yes.
actually Susan.
Well, I'm just saying, take a drink, Jackie. All those little traumas don't just exist separately in your brain.
No,
They can create a cumulative impact.
exactly.
And yeah.
I mean, and it's just how far reaching they are. But you go ahead and.
Well, I was just imagining it's like you're carrying a backpack.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's full of little rocks, little traumas. So it's
Yeah.
not a big deal.
Hey, get
Just
over
get
it.
over it.
Just
Oh my gosh, you can't take a joke.
suck it up.
Suck it up. All of the things.
Why are you taking so much time?
It's
Move
not all
on.
about you.
Yeah, but see, you is all about you.
Yeah.
So that's okay.
You are the only you get to be.
That's right. That's right.
So that's what I like about our approach.
Yeah.
I like using all the different modalities
hmm
to help
They
empty the
work
backpack.
together.
They work together.
Yeah. Yeah. So, the different modalities, and it's something we call resourcing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's giving someone the tools, the resources to actually go back and look. Because sometimes it's like, I'm done. I don't want to look back at that. But it's still there.
Mm-hmm.
If you're feeling it somewhere, it's still there. So by building up the resources to deal with it and to cope, then when you look at it, it's not a trauma again. Because you're like, okay, I can use this tool for this and this tool for that. And these are little T's. Most little T's you can work out yourself. Big T's, it's very, very important to have a practitioner
You need a team.
because there's something called like a trauma pull. And that's you start pulling a thread and everything is coming up with it. And so a little thing can become a big thing. And then even though you're resourced, having someone who can set the pace. So I am
Yeah.
in touch and I can watch and see. And I'm like, okay, we're going to slow down. We're going to breathe. We're just going to, I want you to have a cool drink. Let's stay where we're at. Okay, so what's going on? And so it's like, okay, no more until we process this. And it's really hard to do for yourself.
Yeah. I really think that you probably can't do it all the way for yourself.
I've tried.
I know you've tried.
I've known other people's,
people.
many people who have tried. I don't know. I mean, there's some techniques you can kind of use,
Yeah.
but for the most part,
For the big
I don't
basics.
know any practitioners that don't also work with practitioners.
That is right. But let's get back to the little T's.
Little
They
T's.
can do a lot by themselves.
That's what this system, this particular, these modules, it's going through the steps to go through the ins and outs of the tools.
Exactly.
And how to resource yourself and basically how to create your well, it's your whole system, your whole roadmap, so that you can just kind of check them off. And it's really great. I love to teach people how to tap, every day, and just kind of keeping the day clear, keeping this day clear, so we're not building more T's. So, and it's important to say that as a naturopath, I see this show up in people's bodies all the time. Chronic inflammation, digestive issues. That's big, big, big. Hormone imbalances, sleep problems. And it's funny because I keep hearing, yeah, but it runs in my family. And then you talk about the family. and they have shared trauma.
Can I tell you a cool neuroscience fact?
I'd like to hear it.
You inherit your parents' vagal tone.
It's absolutely true.
Even from your dad.
Yes.
So
yes, it is true.
You inherit their vagal tone, and so that is very, very foundational for how well you're able to handle things.
Yes, we call that a window of tolerance.
Yeah, you have a window of tolerance, and so your body doesn't differentiate a lot of the times.
Correct.
Between all of the different things. It just, everything gets processed through the systems.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just taking care of business.
It is. Okay.
Well, let's get practical.
Okay.
So, how would you say that you find this is showing up in just regular daily life?
Well, what I have found with working with people I have is anxious feelings that come from nowhere.
A general sense of
I
just feel
something's about to go wrong, something went wrong, I don't know, but I can't trust it. You're not consciously thinking about the past, but your nervous system's on high alert.
Yeah.
Because it's learned the world isn't safe.
Yeah, I hear a lot of people, and it's like, okay, I feel good when all the things I need to do are done for the day. And I can just like, okay, I'm putting on my pajamas, I've got my book, and I'm going to sit and I'm going to read. And they're like,
yeah.
And it's just that sense of.
Well, I think with that sounds like hypervigilance.
Yes. Well, it can be.
It can be.
It can be.
It could be a couple of things.
Oh, yeah.
But you're just waiting for the situation to get to the zone where nothing bad could happen.
Yeah. Yeah. Safe. I made it.
I also see perfectionism and people pleasing.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
And I feel like those are developed when there's a lot of small things that go wrong.
Right.
Small traumas that you learned making mistakes wasn't safe, or other people's needs needed to come before your own.
Right. Right. Just the inability to have boundaries.
Yeah.
And sometimes people use boundaries as a weapon. So that's not what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, this is a boundary I have. I don't allow people to yell at me.
Yeah.
I don't engage in conversation if someone is yelling or heated. I say, you know what? I'm going to take a walk.
Yeah.
And when you're ready to talk, I would be glad to have this conversation. It's just something I don't allow. We're never going to solve a problem if you're yelling at me.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to say other people aren't successful with it, but it's just a boundary I have.
Well, speaking about yelling, that's a lot of emotional dysregulation.
Yeah. Yeah. And so we have to ask ourselves, if this is the only way I can communicate, I should look at that. I mean, that's a good question. Why?
Exactly. And one thing I think everything comes back to is your nervous system has been primed by all previous experiences.
That's true.
So it's responding not to just this moment, but all the moments similar in the past.
Yeah, same time as.
Yeah.
It's like there's a time as this and this thing happened. And so this is similar.
Different movie.
Yeah.
So it's like, we never had this happen before, but really similar.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's like, I hear the scary music playing, something bad's about to happen.
Yeah.
And so we're going into a situation based on a separate situation that was similar.
Yeah.
In some way.
Well.
Which is a pretty good way to, basically, it's already primed for failure or for, that experience to become another trauma, because basically you're going into it with that mindset.
Yeah.
Oh, this is going to hurt.
As a nature path, what do you see when people are in that spot?
Things I mentioned before, but chronic fatigue.
Yeah.
It's just dragging through my day. I'm always tired. Immune. We see so many immune issues, allergies, autoimmune lupus.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of studies that show these connections. Digestive issues, headaches, muscle tension. Your body's literally exhausted from being in survival mode all the time. And you've got hormones that are just running. I'm tense. My body is in fight or flight.
Yeah, that's cortisol.
Yeah. And we love cortisol, but we only want it on
Because
when it's supposed to be there.
any hormone at the wrong time, a
Is the
hormone is a
working thing.
messenger.
That's right.
And so it's
That's
sending a
right.
message, and the body's going to respond to that message.
Yes.
And so if it's not the right time for that message to get there,
Yeah.
it's kind of like if you get what is it? DEFCON 1. It's like, hi, Slur. It's the mailman.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so your body is just going all at it.
Yeah.
So a lot of times I feel like people develop these symptoms and then they go looking for a physical cause, which is valid.
Right.
But if you're only addressing the physical symptoms without addressing the cumulative little
Right.
T's,
You don't know about it. I mean,
you
it's
don't.
not most people. I mean, if this was easy,
Mm-hmm.
you would have already done it.
That's right.
I
If
would have
it's
solved it.
easy, it would have been all over by now.
And it's not that it's hard, but it's a set of tools and resources. That's why, when we're trying to deal with logical
Mhm.
problems, but we have vagal and dysregulation,
Yeah,
it's like we have to answer both,
exactly.
or
Yeah.
it's not going to feel right. I mean, even if you're making good
Mm-hmm.
decisions, your body is in this dysregulated state. And so you're going to even possibly not be settled in your own mind. Was it right? I don't know.
Oh,
Now I'm going to
yeah.
ruminate.
Second guessing.
I don't know. Should I have done more? Should I have done less?
Should I have said this? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a hard place to be.
Yeah. Well, that's one thing I've always appreciated about your work is your holistic approach. You try to look at all the components and work on everything together.
And no shame.
No shame.
Shame it's not going to help us move forward. And sometimes when we're unpacking these other issues, we realize why we may have had a certain attitude that wasn't working for us. So now we can kind of get it straightened out. And so then we're just more effective.
It was
What
very
did you
funny.
say?
Very funny. Somebody was irritated by a coworker. Super duper irritated.
Okay.
And
was it me?
No. But when she got to after working for a while, and then she realized, she just reminded her of when she was in middle school or grade. What is it? Elementary school. She had a librarian that had the same accent. And so it was the accent that was triggering her, and the librarian used to shush her all the time.
Yeah.
And so she had this coworker who was a fine person. They had nothing to do with each other except passing in a hallway and being in some meetings.
She just knew she didn't like her.
But she just annoys me. And then she was working, and then she was like, oh, it's the same accent as the elementary school librarian.
Yeah.
And I got shushed all the time because I was a loud kid. And I'm not loud in the office.
So she had carried that, and she had no idea. And it was that lady could have been her best friend.
Could have been
if she had talked to her, but she had already decided she didn't like her.
So that's just one little thing.
And there are some things that it's good to I have this the gift of fear. There's something that feels off about a situation. Yeah. Trust that. Yeah. Listen to that. I mean, because sometimes we're not. We're processing faster than we can really think it out. And so that is actually a theory of the gift of fear.
Yeah.
I feel uncomfortable. So, okay, make yourself safe. Then think about it. Okay, was this a little T trauma and all me, or was that really an unsafe situation? Mm-hmm. But if you actually don't feel safe, make yourself safe first.
Yes, always.
Always.
And rather you go to full safety mode, and then
which means like leave the room. Don't attack people.
Don't attack people. Don't attack people. Get to safety.
Yeah. No, self-defense is different. That's not what we're talking about.
Let's pull back the topic.
Pulling back the topic.
Take a drink, Jackie.
Take a drink, Jackie.
So I don't know about what we just said, but if you're thinking and listening to this and you're like, oh my gosh, this is me. Mm-hmm. You're not alone, and there's nothing wrong with you. You don't need the shame of like, I have this, so there's something. You're fine.
Everybody does.
What's that, Jackie?
Oh, hun, no, you're right.
Okay.
You go, girl.
Okay. So there's nothing. You're not alone. There's nothing wrong with you.
No.
And
No. I want to give you permission to stop minimizing your experience. If it hurt you, it matters. And the thing is, so let's process it
yeah,
so it doesn't keep hurting you
exactly.
and it doesn't have to become a feature of your life.
Exactly. You don't need to hold on to that baggage. You don't need to hold on
No.
to the bag of rocks.
Yeah.
You can let it go.
Yeah.
And if people are lying or breaking boundaries or blah blah blah,
Then that's another.
it might be time. Yeah,
Well, that's you'll go into it at least clear in your own mind.
exactly.
So now what do I do?
Exactly. But if it changed the way you see yourself, the world of relationships, it counts.
It does.
There's no trauma threshold that you have to meet to be deserving.
Right.
Yeah, you don't have to justify what you've been through.
Right. No, it's just the thing. If you're carrying rocks in your backpack, let's examine those rocks.
Yeah.
And if you don't need them,
yeah,
then
you can
consider. Yeah. Yeah.
So it's your body saying, hey, we're still carrying something heavy back here. Can
Right.
we please address it?
Right.
Okay, so what do you want to do from here?
Well, I think I'm going to go get some more tea.
How about we wrap this up,
Okay,
Jackie?
we're going to wrap this.
You can get tea right now. How about I start? Pay attention to your experiences. When you catch yourself saying, it wasn't that bad, or other people have it worse, I want you to notice that. It's not something for you then to feel shame about. Like, just become aware of it.
Because it doesn't matter if someone had it worse, or if you had it worse, or it's a non-starter.
Yeah, it's a non-starter.
This is about you.
Yeah.
Okay. Get curious instead of judgmental.
Okay.
Instead of, I should be over this, try, I wonder why this is still affecting me.
Wow.
The shift from judgment to curiosity, it opens up space for healing.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Consider getting some support.
Right.
Well,
yeah, because you have to depend on, everything's going to depend on the level that you're at. I mean, sometimes you need to actually maybe see a therapist.
Yeah.
And sometimes this is what we offer is education and coaching.
And entertainment.
Or not. And we might be irritating you.
True.
If so, that's a little tea, probably.
I hope to always remain a little tea for you. And
Yes,
never a big tea.
Never a big tea. And that's what our whole program, it helps you kind of just figure things out. It's self-guided. I mean, we're never going to tell you what to do.
Yes.
Everything's client-led. We're just offering resources and education. And we'll do demonstrations and a lot of things like that. But this helps you get a handle on your own stuff.
Yeah, I like that. Support your nervous system. Get good sleep, proper nutrition, gentle movement, time in nature. That's not a luxury.
It's not, and it's not small.
And it's not small.
It seems like, oh, let's get some time in nature.
Yeah, we'll go take a...
There's studies, and
it's
I mean,
wonderful.
you're going to be amazed at all the little things. Christina makes menus.
I do.
And it's like, ooh, for an entree, I'm going to walk through the park, and then I'm going to stretch. But by the time she's done with her menu, her nervous system is calm, and she's dealt with her little teas, and then she's just kind of ready to just be.
Yes. So everyone, I'd like you to post your picture of your cup below. It's super cute. Or it could just be a normal cup. I love all cups.
Yes, paper cup.
And hopefully, if you have coffee, it is warm. If you like it warm, or it's ice,
cold.
If you like it, you have tea.
I didn't say it was coffee. I just said cold.
It is cold. Awesome. Thank you,
but
guys.
I do drink cold coffee too.
All right. Thank you for being here, everyone.
But I drink hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate is the best. All right.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Bye-bye.